what's happening? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and right now I'm here with Eric Bach, Bob Thompson, and we're in New York City for a fitness mastermind, and we're hitting the pump now at this Blink Fitness in New York. So Eric is going to take us through some shoulder mobility exercises. Now this is something that I'm a big fan of. I always start off with some shoulder mobility work, and he's got some cool moves that I have never done before, so take it away, man.
All right, don't use a foam roller for much, but this will work. So we're gonna start, lie flat, lie with your spine, directly on the roller. So we're focused on keeping our ribs down and preventing any arching through our lower back. So what I'm gonna do is just work in an overhead range of motion without rolling from my lower back, just to work that overhead range of motion. So if you're gonna do an overhead press, this would be a great exercise. Or if you're gonna do any vertical pulling like a lat pull down or a pull up, it's also gonna work. So I'll take you through it. Okay, so you can see, no arching lower back. It's coming straight overhead. Good full range of motion. I'll give you 3 good ones and 3 bad ones. So good.
So this is the right way to do it?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, compensation, you see the arch comes from the lower back?
Yeah. I see the arch there, almost, yeah.
So if you do this.
So why no arching? Why not?
Okay, so if you do this and then try to go into an overhead press, same thing. You're going to arch your lower back, and you're either going to compromise shoulder stability throughout, or you're going to turn it into more of an inclined press, put the shoulder in more of a disadvantageous position. I always like to think joints should be stacked vertically. So if you press, you got wrist, elbow, shoulder, vertical, not out in front. So what we're going to do next, after we increase range of motion, we're going to increase stability by activating the mid and lower track with what we call a foam roller floor slide. Okay.
I've been guilty of that. I've made my shoulder presses incline presses before.
Yeah, I do too.
We're all guilty of that.
So same type position.
Yeah.
And now we're just going to draw the elbows down.
Okay, cool.
Pause. And you feel these fire up. Big time.
Gotcha, man. Cool. Now, I do a lot of those standing, but it feels totally different on the foam roller.
Definitely. So if you do them standing on the wall, it's really easy to get that same arched position where you can't quite hold it. So again, taking a foam roller allows you to really hold that position a little bit better and really integrate good shoulder mobility and stability all the way through the range of motion. So if you take this and add it in before any upper body work, but specifically anything overhead, you're going to have much better range of motion, joint mobility, and stability to prevent shoulder injuries for good high performance training and muscle building.
All right, here we go. Okay, so take a deep breath first, expand the belly. Yep.
There you go, think of keeping those ribs pinned down to your hips. All right.
Feel free to critique my form.
All right, so I'm going to stop you just shy your end range.
I feel like I got an arch there, I can feel it.
Yep, so.
How do I get rid of that?
So what I want you to do, breathe in deep through your diaphragm and hold it into your belly button like you're going to take a gut punch. There you go. So slow down on your overhead. Right there, stop. Okay, now go to end range.
What do you mean? Like this?
Nope, so go even lower. So you can see that compensation right at the end right there. Okay, do one more rep, go slow. So good range of motion, nice and slow, pause. Okay, now go end range. All right, so you'll see how his ribs flared up right there? Yep, okay, so if you were to take, exactly, so if you do not have that range of motion for a particular day, I would not recommend doing overhead work. That would be a good day to hit a lot of isolation work or some lever work because your overhead mobility is compromised.
Right there, I feel that.
Feel that difference? Yep. Exactly.
Gotcha. That's, if I go further, you can see what you're saying there.
Yep, exactly. So one saying we like to have here is joint position dictates muscle function. So if you go overhead and you compromise, you're going to put excess load directly on the tissues, or sorry, on the joints, tissues and ligaments rather than the muscle itself, and that's going to lead to compromised position overhead and potential injury.
Yeah, so if I were to do shoulders today, I would be arching my back.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and I think a lot of this is because we were in a meeting all day, sitting on our asses and that, and poor posture, just sitting down, and that's probably why I'm feeling a bit tight in the whole back everywhere today. Yeah,
exactly. So this comes back to, you know, if you have a day maybe where you're sitting, you're on a flight, your training's going to have to be different on those given days. So you can't necessarily, especially live and die by the barbell. If you like to do a ton of heavy overhead work and barbell work, not necessarily going to be the best option if you don't have mobility during that particular training session.
So this, by just being aware of this now, I'm going to adjust my workouts and potentially avoid a future injury.
Yep.
Because let's just say it was shoulder day and I said, friggin', I got to do barbell presses or overhead presses or something. I could potentially screw something up today.
Exactly, exactly.
Cool. That's a good exercise for a cue to know whether it's good to work on some shoulder mobility or to get into the heavy training or whatever. So Eric's doing some elbow taps here. So this is great for the core and it's great for shoulder stability. So it's a very slow and controlled movement. This is new to me, so I'll get Eric to do the talking to explain how this one works. Cool.
Alright, so what we have there is an elbow tap. This is an anti-rotation exercise. So much like you would do a side plank or a pallet press, train your obliques anti-rotation. Same exercise, but you're also adding shoulder stability to the mix. So when you're in that push-up position, you can actually see my hands are externally rotated here. Well, joint centration. What that does, it centers the glenohumeral joint in your shoulder and builds more stability, structural stability before you go on to do any heavy pressing or pulling. So that's a great exercise right in the beginning of your workout to add a little bit of direct core work without hating core work.
Right.
And then also getting your shoulders in preparation for more heavy lifting.
Cool. Do you wanna critique my form, Aaron?
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. Cool. All right. So hands fairly close.
Yep, hands close. Feet, I like double wide. There you go, yep, abs are tight. And Bob, can you watch his trunk?
Yeah.
So what Bob's gonna do, he's actually gonna stand right next to his hip. So if he has any compensation, he's gonna feel it by leaning into Bob's hip. And as you can see, he's slow and controlled. Now, Lee, I want you to spread your fingers.
Okay.
Now, externally rotate. It's like you're trying to turn your, yep.
Okay.
So you can feel that difference in your shoulders all the way through.
Yeah.
So he's working a ton of stability all the way through his shoulders, as well as working anti-rotation through his core. You can see his lower back here, the muscles firing, those big erectors right there, and that's all functional core work.
I'm shaking like a leaf here because I feel something. This is awesome.
Like I said, I do not like direct core work. I want to be able to get everything ready for a good lift, but this is a great alternative to do so.
Oh man, yeah. It's awesome.
Instant improvements too.
Yeah. It's such a simple move, but like I say, feel everything like core, shoulders loosen up, more activated.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Bet.
If you have some shoulder issues, definitely give this a try. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel. Click on that notification bell so that you stay up to date with all my latest videos. And stay tuned for the next one coming soon. Take care. Over and out.